We're now going to explore the Cascade Model. This is a model that I developed 30 years ago because I was puzzled that in business we are taught models, which is basically a picture is 1,000 words. That's why we use models in business. But these models were taught in isolation. And I could never see why they weren't connected. What you will find out in this course is how they all connect. So let's start at the start. When you look at models and when you look at tools, we always say, look at the three big areas: the environment, the market, and then the organisation. But why do we call it a cascade? Most organisations try to swim upstream against the energy. They get exhausted and they just drift away. We say, why not jump into that raft upstream and gently go downstream, minimum effort, maximum results, and achieve your goal. That's why we call it the cascade. Welcome to the environment where you have no control. The environment, to me, where all the action is. We call these also the external factors. These external factors create the rules of the game. You can't even play unless you know the rules. For example, let's talk about perhaps the economy. And the economy creates rules about affordability, value, and also affordability. Can people afford what you want to sell? Things like inflation, discretionary income, disposable income. One of the big rules around that we look for is that what a lot of organisations can't do is provide those two forms of value, the tangible value and the intangible value. The trouble is, in a global environment, currencies go up, they go down. Different inflation. These rules change all the time. That's only one of 6 that we're going to explore. Are you ready? Can you play? Now it's time to zoom into the market. This is where we play. Can you play? Who else is in there? Your customers and our competitors. What are they going to do when you get into the marketplace? Are they going to say, welcome, take our sales, take our customers? I don't think so. For example, you want to start a new business in a new area of your country. Will you be welcomed? I don't think so. So you have to play, and play hard, play fair, and play to win. We go in again from the environment to the market to the organisation, your business, your company, your community, the organisation. We look inside. We only have 3 things to look at: you, your team, the people. We have a look then at your products or services, and the last thing we look at are the processes, the things that enable your people to deliver those products or services. Getting that mixture right, getting those skills right, we are preparing the organisation to be able to play and win. Do you think you can do it? Environment, market, organisation. On the boundary between the environment and the market is what we call the industry critical success factor. It's something that's absolutely crucial for the organisations in the market to be able to cope with, match or exceed, and if they can't play. If we have a look at the boundary between the organisation and the market, you'll be familiar with the SWOT analysis: strengths, weaknesses, opportunities and threats. The strengths and weaknesses are in the organisation, and the opportunities and threats are in the marketplace. Why we call them boundary? They literally have one leg in one area and one on the other. They straddle, or they're on the boundary between market and environment, and organisation and environment. Very powerful tools. What I've seen over the years, most people don't know how to use them. Let's see. You find that during this course, I use the term, so what? You might say, big deal. I say, so what? I look at the Cascade model And I think to myself, so what? What's the point of it? Is it just some other interesting way of looking at business models? It's actually a way that simply prevents you from going, I forgot something. It's a list. Start at the top, finish at the bottom, step by step by step. When you get down to that bottom of that list, then you will know, is it an idea or indeed an opportunity you can take to the marketplace? Part of this course, the entrepreneurial process, we use examples. And when we wrote this handbook, the entrepreneurial process, which is the basis of this course, we introduced Sarah and Mike. And some of our friends worry because sometimes they think, are we talking about them? But it's only fiction. Don't worry, Mike, it's okay. So can you imagine Sarah and Mike have a restaurant in a place called Coastal Town. It's fictional, or is it? It has 20,000 people living in this town. 2 existing restaurants are fully booked. Mike is the chef. Sarah runs the business. They have a business plan. They employ 5 people. The supplies are sourced locally by Mike. There's a large fast food chain recently opened up in the area. What could possibly go wrong? You can follow the elation, the drama and the chaos of Sarah and Mike throughout this course. Can you stand the excitement? Check out the PDFs.